Hey guys, Scott Sullivan here with Bam Bam Martial Arts. I just wanted to make you this video to tell you about how martial arts can really transform a kid. It can really make a huge impact on their life for the better, you know. And I've seen it time and time again. A kid will come into the school and really just kind of be, you know, not very athletic, introverted, backwards, maybe even a little nerdy. And then over time, that just changes. Let's say they train in jiu-jitsu, and now they got a black belt, and they got some muscle on them, and they walk with confidence, and they kind of have this commanding presence about them now. It's totally different. It really does change their social life. And I've seen it, okay? I know a lot of parents say, well, I don't see that. Well, you see your child as he is now, but I see what he can be. You see, and I've seen it time and time again, this sort of positive transformation that happens over time. I've been doing this for 30 years, so I've seen it. So I remember one time this kid came into me. Actually, his grandfather brought him in, and he was being bullied at school. You know, he was being beat up. He got beat up by two boys, and the grandfather had enough, brought him into me to learn some martial arts. And really skinny kid. And I got to tell you, physically speaking, he wasn't very good. He was actually really bad. He had no athletic ability whatsoever. He didn't have any good balance. He was probably one of the worst students I've ever had in terms of his physical abilities that he brought to the table when he first came into the school. Pretty poor. Okay. However, the kid had dedication. And he kept coming and kept coming and kept coming. He was doing kickboxing and got really good. He got super good, especially good with his hands. Strong jab, can move. This skinny high school kid, 15 years old, can box now. And as a matter of fact, he went and entered the Golden Gloves tournament and won. The kid took first place. So in a matter of like, say, 3 years or so, he came into the school, skinny little kid, awkward, no athleticism whatsoever, and transformed himself into this muscular Golden Gloves champion. And it was one of my proudest moments as a martial arts teacher when he brought to me this picture of when he won Golden Gloves. There he is in the ring. The referee's raising his hand. His name was Ben. The referee's raising Ben's hand. And, you know, both opponents are obviously very sweaty. Ben's got a big black eye, right? But he won, and the referee's raising his hand. And man, there's Ben. Because I saw Ben when he came in the school, skinny, awkward kid. And there's Ben now, Golden Gloves champion. Huge impact on this kid's life. Forever, right? I mean, it transformed his life. And imagine what that does for him. When he grows up, he's not the skinny, bully little kid anymore. You know? And I've seen it again, too. I had another kid come to me, and kind of the same thing. Awkward kid, kind of long hair, had those like heavy metal rock shirts on, you know. And his mom told me, I'm really worried about him. He doesn't like school. He doesn't like athletics. He doesn't want to do anything. He just wants to sit home and play video games. This was a tall, skinny kid, probably 6'4", and like 150 pounds. Super skinny kid. So he came into the school. Now he wanted to do jiu-jitsu. And I got to tell you, this kid was a natural at jiu-jitsu. He never did anything else before. He wasn't into academics and he wasn't into sports, but he had this tall, skinny build and just took to jiu-jitsu. And he became very good at jiu-jitsu. He started going to tournaments and racking up medals. He started tapping out higher ranked people. And this kid went from just, again, skinny little long-haired kid in his face, kind of walked and kind of with his back hunched over, not very confident, again, to a very skilled guy in jiu-jitsu. And really, again, it transformed his life. So you got to imagine what this kind of thing would do for a kid's confidence over time. It's just huge. I can't tell you how much it can impact a kid's life way into the future when they become an adult. So I've seen kids go through this training. It really does alter their life for the better. And That's why all this stuff is really very important.